Good evening, and welcome everyone to Sports Break Retreat. I'm Yoda T. I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas and is enjoying the first of two holiday weekends. I love this time of year. Love this time of year. Randy back. How you doing, my brother? How's your Christmas, bro? How goes it? Oh, I've been secluded for the last few days for the most part. It's a lot more exhausting trying to get together with family and everything when you're doing it virtually. Just a lot more tedious, you know what I mean? It drained me. It took the energy right out of me. Now, we do have some available teams this evening. We've got some unsold eBays as well. I've got trying to stretch it as long as I can to give them every opportunity to pay before I have to release their teams out to everybody. But yeah, it looks like I'm canceling their orders, so just give me a moment here. Everyone, I'm going to cancel the orders. And then make the teams available. Bear with me just one moment, everyone. Before I make the teams available, I want to officially cancel the orders so that I don't get caught in catch-22. Once they're officially made available, or once they're officially canceled, then I can officially make them available so that there's no confusion and nothing kind of bites me in the bum. All right. They are officially canceled. Okay. Now I'm updating the list. Respecting their identities. So I am going to make available the teams with a light discount from their purchase price. And they are solid teams. The Grizzlies are available now. Wow. Just to make it easy so that it doesn't look so crazy, I'll make it look like the other unsolds on eBay. Because that's what they just became. Although, not you, buddy. Okay. Alright, and I think we are good. Alright, I got that squared away now. Good deal. Alright, I'm going to prep the line, and then I'm going to swap the screens and let you guys pick if you want any of the availables. We'll keep them open for a few minutes. Whatever doesn't sell, I will eat, and we'll break this beast open. Ross, what's up, brother? How you guys doing? I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. that's how I'm going to do that. So there are, again, I'm going to swap the screens. Right, right. Awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the screen, give you guys a second to take a look at the teams. Please keep in mind some of the teams have a variable price. There were a couple of eBay buyers that did not pay for the teams, so I reduced the prices a bit to make it fair on both ends. But tonight there are some with variable prices, so I just wanted to put that out. Wow. Damn, Russ, I thought I was crazy. I've got an old Xbox that back in the day, then the Xbox One, the Xbox 360. They're all in boxes in my basement because I'm a PlayStation guy. But here are the teams. Wait for me to drop the line. I'm going to drop it momentarily. Excuse me. Yup. Yup. All right, and here's the drop. I will tell you that the Bulls, the Grizzlies, the Hornets, who's the other team? And I think the Rockets. Oh, the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies, the Rockets, the Bulls, and I think it was the Hornets. Those are the four teams that that were unpurchased, non-purchased. John Steers. Oh, John, I wish I could, man. I don't do the auction style. I really wish I could, bro. But Randy did call him ahead of you after the line. I do apologize, man, but it's only fair. Yeah, we don't. I don't do the. Although that's not a bad idea, and I might think about that for the future. But yeah, I can't really, unfortunately, do that to Randy today. Although I appreciate it, man. I really do. Right on. Thank you, man. Thank you for understanding, John. All right, I got you for those, Randy. Yeah, don't quote me, but I do believe both of those, the Grizzlies and the Bulls, were a pictured headliner team. Randy, okay, or Randy, yeah, my bad. Russ, let me check. Let me check, bro. I'm gonna do that right now. I did have a couple of different teams or a couple of different breaks going. I wonder if maybe confusing it with a different one. I'm checking right now. I'm going through all my orders. Orders, awaiting payment, waiting shipment. So it'd be under obviously awaiting shipment. Okay. No, Russ, that wasn't you. No, 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 no. I'm going through right now everybody that. Yeah, Fogo got Heat and Pistons. John had 2, 3, 4. There you are. I got Mazda Speed, Lakers, and the Pelicans. Kevin Little, Portland Trailblazers. Arab 357, the 76ers. Puppy 90. Bozak 30. So far, I'm not seeing you, Randy. What team was it that you grabbed? Do you remember? Because I'm not seeing it yet. Everybody's matching up so far. Cleveland, Indy. Atlanta, Boston. Yeah, that might have been it, bro, because I'm going through all of my yeah, I just cross-referenced all the teams, everything that was bought on this break, and your name does not pop up. I'm wondering if that's what happened, is that you probably got outbid. Either that or I do have, I believe, another basketball listed, and maybe you got a bid on that one. I'm not sure, bro. But yeah, I just looked through all of them. And everybody in green did cross-ref. No, this was the one that ended last night. This ended probably about 11:30 Eastern last night. Mr. Randy Beck with the Clippers. Got you, Randy. And this is what I like about the basketball and the baseball sell sheets, is that being it's 30 teams, and it's weird, right? 30 teams, it gives enough space to be able to show all the fields. Now, with the football, the 32, it's 16 column or 16 down, and that last one gets cut off. The last team on each row gets cut off. So this is just a little convenience thing, because I find that I don't have to take it out of full screen to do all the highlighting and updating. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Thank you, Aram. Aram, I'm sorry. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Is it Aram or Aram? So if you respond, say first or second, Aram or Aram. I just don't want to butcher it and don't want to mispronounce it. I have kind of a unique name, Tori, and believe it, years and years and years of harassment. So I am sympathetic. Aaron. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then that way I will ensure that I pronounce it correctly. And I got you on Orlando, was it? Yep. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. And I'm going to do this actually, Aram. In case you win, I'm going to give you my cell phone number. Jeez. I'm drawing a blank. I can't believe this. I've never actually done this before, but I'm actually drawing a blank on my own name, my own number. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All of a sudden, I wasn't confident. Well, that was weird. Yes, here's my cell phone, Aram. And if, Bozak, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put CF, but I'm going to put in parentheses Bozak in case you win. Then I can associate it to your eBay name and get it sent to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire. No, no worries, Russ. No worries. No worries at all. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Bozak. Perfect, Randy. Thank you. Boom. I got you, Randy. Thank you, my bro. Whoops. It's not that one. That one. That. 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 It was highlighting weird. Did you see that? Okay, cool. Oh, I know, bro. That I know. If it's anybody I know, you know I have no concern, no worries. But recently, as some other breakers might have mentioned in their rooms, there's been a high volume of call it eBay fraud bidding and failures to pay and exploiting the eBay policy, so to speak, the return policy. If it's anybody I know, I absolutely treat it differently than anybody that, kind of a first time eBayer in the room. I've got to kind of protect myself as well. But on that note, as much as I can, I absolutely, you know me. If I know you, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt. It's only when I got you, Chad. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's only when I have to, the spidey sense is going off and I'm like, I don't know. But no, Randy and Russ, anybody that I know, you guys are more than, you know better than that. That's why you got a wrench. I'm never, I don't doubt you. Let me see. Yeah, let's do it and let's break it. Russ, that sounds like a deal to me, bro. Matter of fact, they're not the most desirable teams. I'm even going to cut you a deal. This is to show, we'll say 18 for all of them. You're buying them in a deal? Yeah. Aram, I'm a New Hampshire guy. Yeah, they're not the most desirable. Send me 18, Russ, not 20. And we'll say buy 3, get 1 free because they are kind of the. Although the Hornets were one of the teams that were bought and not paid for. So yeah, no, 18's good, and then that way it's 3, get 1 free. Not the most desirable remaining, and yeah, we'll say I'm giving you Indiana Pacers for free. Thanks, bro. There's this one guy. He does a lot of product opening videos. Nobody big, nothing crazy with the technology. Nobody famous or anything. But you'd swear that he makes his living from those tip things that you can get. You know what I mean? Because he's breaking something, constantly getting tips and ding, 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 ding. Gotcha. Aram, I'm sorry, I'm slacking. I believe that you also got me in Venmo, probably. Oh, no, okay, I see what that is now. Yeah, okay. No, not Venmo. Yep, I just got you, Aram. I'm sorry. Yep. PayPal was the last one that I opened. We are good. Everyone is good. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. Not for nothing, I am prejudiced against PayPal. So they're always the last one I open. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, brother. Always appreciated. That helps more than you guys know. The big time. Dale, there he is. Oh, come on. Want to buy some helmets? Excellent. All right, so, excuse me, let me clear the throat. Gonna do a quick holler out of the names, and then we're gonna swap screens, and we're gonna break this basketball card. All right, Atlanta Hawks going to Orange Moogs. Boston Celtics going to Jay Steers. Brooklyn Nets, Rendon Chai, 349. Charlotte Hornets going to my man Russ. Chicago Bulls going to my man Randy Beck. Cleveland Cavaliers going to Indy. Dallas Mavericks going to Bozak. Denver Nuggets going to Bozak, also known as CF. Detroit Pistons, Fogo Goods. Golden State Warriors going to my man John Head. Houston Rockets going to our new friend Aram. Indiana Pacers going to Russ, going to Russ. LA Clippers going to Randy. I was getting ahead of myself. Los Angeles Lakers going to Mazda Speed. Memphis Grizzlies going to Randy Beck. And I'm just going to take a moment here and say, I'm doing really well for just learning to read 3 hours ago. Miami Heat, Fogo Goods. Milwaukee Bucks, John Head, also with the Minnesota Timberwolves. New Orleans Pelicans, Mazda Speed. New York Knicks, Puppy 90. Oklahoma City Thunder, Russ 24. Orlando Magic, our new friend Aram. Philadelphia 76ers going to Arab. Phoenix Suns going to Totoi Boys. I hope I got that right. Totoi Boys. Portland Trail Blazers, Little X-Wolf. I like that name. That's cool. Sacramento Kings going to Russ 24. San Antonio Spurs, Toronto Raptors, and the Washington Wizards all going to Totoi Boys. And the Utah Jazz going to my man, your man, our man, John Head the man. All right. Oh, it's a basketball. Basketball LE Series 43. Let me just swap the screen. There's our box. You know what? I'm going to do this. We actually have 2 boxes. I'm going to let you guys pick the box number. So tonight, the other one is an eBay already assigned, so unfortunately we can't break the other one tonight. But we got boxes 54 and 38, or 38 and 54 if you like them small to large, in that order. My girlfriend did. She ended up with me. There's no more small. Anyway, bad joke. Alrighty. We got 54 and 38. Sounds like a plan. Russ has called it. We're hitting 54 this evening. Bada bing ski. Bada bing ski. Now it is time for me to throw that over into the other monitor so that I can see what I'm doing while we're breaking, because that's important. You don't want me to not see or be able to see the screen, because at any time this thing could leave screen and then the world ends, and yeah, bad news. Because then I'd have to offer up the other one as a mistake for free and then cancel the that would be, yeah. So let's make sure we don't screw this one up, Yoda. Perfect. Anyway, box number 54. This is 2019-2020 Series 43 LE basketball. Sealed on all sides. Before we actually cut this open, I'm going to drop some of the lighting just a little bit, because I don't know if you can tell, but it just looks a little too bright, and there's going to be tremendous glare, and it takes away from the color, and I don't know, I'm just not a fan of too much light. Not necessarily with the cards, anyway. The one touches, the mag locks provide plenty of glare back at you. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, see, the only good luck charms that I'd put on here are New York Yankees stuff, and I don't want to jinx it for everyone else, because I know that there's plenty of people out there, you know, that aren't by nature the greatest of Yankees fans. All right, now we are sealed, and we are sealed. Good luck, everyone. Let's crack a monster. I want to see a headliner. I want to see a headliner hit right here. You know what? Oh, we do have something I think everybody can appreciate. This is going to be the good luck rub. The good luck rub with a naked chick knife. Good luck rub with a naked chick knife. Good luck rub with a naked chick knife. Naked chick knife. Because it's a knife. And it's got a naked chick. My naked chick knife just rubbed all up on the box. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Not exactly sure. We're about to figure that out right now. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Good luck. Let's see what we got. You know what I want to see? I want to see two little pieces of sale flyer in here. I want to see the share your hit, and I want to see the $50 congratulations hit. Let's see if we got it. No, it looks like it's just the share your hit this evening. Share your hit. Bada bing. And this is a headliner, guys. This is a headliner. This is a headliner. This is the printing plate. This is cool, man. We hit a headliner tonight. Everyone, we hit a headliner tonight. I love headliner hits. I love headliner hits. Congratulations to the Detroit Pistons. Sekou Doumbouya. Sekou Doumbouya. Say that 3 times fast. Sekou Doumbouya. You know what? I can do it, so I'm not going to. That's awesome. 1 of 1 printing plate. And he's from France. That's what it says. That's pretty rad, guys. We just hit a printing plate. I love those hits. That's a monster hit right there. Headliner, check. Printing plate, check. French name player that Yoda can barely pronounce, if pronounced correctly at all, check. We just checked all the boxes, y'all. That's a pretty sick hit. Sick hit. Awesome. Not sure who yet. Is that a Nick Fogo? Did Nick Fogo crack that? Is that a Nick Fogo hit, brother? Get out of here. All right. Let's swap the screen. drag this guy back over here. Congratulations, Mr. Fogo. Detroit Pistons with a headliner. With a headliner. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. Awesome. 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 Sick, 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 sick. Sick hit. Sick hit, Fogo. Sick hit, brother. Oh, man, that's beautiful. I love the printing plates. And here's the thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to go off on a little bit just for a second. And this is my opinion of the Contenders versus the Contenders optic, right? The Contenders is one of the holy grails for the rookie card, right? You know what I mean? So we'll talk the Pat Mahomes 2017 Contenders rookie, which is on base stock paper, 35 point, is worth more than the optic Contender Pat Mahomes rookie, which in my opinion is a more limited run. There are fewer of them. It's on a thicker stock. It's an acetate. It's a higher quality. But things like the Pat Mahomes are more valuable on the Contenders, not the optic Contenders. But then you flop it into the different sport. Basketball is all about the optic Contenders, and that right there is an optic Contenders printing plate. That is sick, brother. Russ, at this point, we could do, if you guys want, we could do a wheel. But at this point, that's all I really have available. Unfortunately, I got kind of caught with my pants down. I'm reinventing one of the series. And I'm trying to decide. And actually, this is a good question for everyone. I got a question to pose to my regulars. So we're about, and I'll show you exactly, actually. I say about, but we can go to specifics. We're about halfway through the wheel series. I know certain people have been chasing a couple of things. Now, what I want your opinions on how would you feel about me reloading this series and adding some things to it, or do you want to run this series down to the end and then I will rebuild a new wheel series? You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are okay with me injecting a couple of more prizes back into this series, or would you just rather live this one down to 0 and then put a new series together? But we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 boxes. Uh-oh. Go to jail for what? Boxes? Now I'm going to need the card to type in that name, because there's no way that's a real name. That's a big name. Boom. Once again, Nick Fogo. Sick hit, bro. Sick hit. Sick hit. Pants down. Oh, gotcha. Well, it depends on what state. Where do you live again, Dale? I heard that it's okay to run around naked in your state. Well, at least it's not illegal, right? Because, shit, man, from what I hear, you're doing that daily. Weekly, anyway. From what you told me. Oh, and this is what I'm going to do for you, Mr. Fogo. There's your card. I'm also going to include one of these guys. Now, this guy is a stand. Depends on how high you put it up. And I explain this to everybody. It's got 2 points of contact. Wider is for a lower sit. It sits at wider, higher, bigger angle. When it's closed, it's tighter. It's, you know, a higher resting, and whatever. You'll get it. But I'm gonna drop you one of those in the box as well, so that you can display this bad boy if you so choose to. And you know what? I've actually got some left. This is what I'm also gonna do. As long as I can, and it's not just because Bogo's my boy. As long as I can, whenever I order, they offer me free gifts. And I've been taking these, the 100-pack soft sleeves, and because they fit well. And these in particular, it uses it as kind of like a filler, so the card doesn't shake around as much while it's traveling. And I'm going to include the stand. And the one other thing that I should have been doing all along that I think I forgot to do with everybody else, I'm going to throw that into a graded sleeve, a graded card bag for you, so that it doesn't scratch up one of these guys here. And then it doesn't scratch up your one touch, because these are one touches that have the Hit Parade tape over them, so they're not just any old one touch. You know, some people don't like to break the seal, you know what I mean? So this way it will keep the one touch a bit more protected, prevent it from scratching. Because that is a beast of a card, man. I am so jelly. That's a sick. I love one-of-ones. I love the printing plates. Some people don't, and I have a theory on printing plates. I think through 2014, all products physically use the plates for production. I think in 2015, some products, the higher-end products, use digital versions of the plate, meaning they would digitally scan the plate and run the scan as opposed to the physical plate on the printing press. The advantage there, the printing plate doesn't get damaged. You can also tell that's the way they do it because it's not a reverse negative. A printing plate should be a reverse negative of the card. Now, if the printing plate is in the same direction of the card and everything isn't written backwards, that means it was a digital image taken, rendered, and the opposite was already negatived, if you will, it's a term, so that it comes out right side up, you know, spelt correctly. If you ever get a printing plate that it's not spelt backwards, doesn't look like you're looking at it in a mirror, then chances are that printing plate was physically never used in the production of the cards, improving the chance that it's going to be mint or better. The one thing that a lot of people don't like about the older printing plates that were in production is that you get a grain of sand or something between the plate and the printing press, it will scratch the plate. Now the plate quality is down, you know what I mean? But there you go. Once again, man, congratulations, Fogo. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And it's heading to Michigan from what I heard. Oh, no worries, Nick. No worries, bro. Anytime. Anytime. I do. You're gonna laugh. Okay, let me see. Where did I put them? I've got literally, let me see if I can, I'm gonna pull out one or two of my sample packages here, and they're buried behind all my one touches. Give me just a second. I'm gonna show you. I bought, damn, the drawer doesn't come out any further, huh? Use the force, man. Use the force. Use the force. Use the force, Luke. So these are an exact measurement replica, the whole nine. They are a perfect match to the Ultra Pros. Now, they're a little more simply packaged, right? They're called, these were, and I didn't get them from the guy I got them from had more than, I think I bought a lot of 5,000 top loaders. And it was pretty cheap. So what I'll do is, you got my digits. Hit me up and, because I bought these a while ago, and I'm trying to remember, they might have been through eBay. Then I hooked up with a guy, and then I started purchasing from him directly, because he also had every size you can imagine of the mag locks. And that's where I stocked up on my mag locks. I've got probably 20 or 30 of every size. But here's my little secret, market secret. I go with the BCW top loaders. I like them better. I do. I like them better on a couple of different levels. The magnets are stronger, I find. They're less expensive. They're all the standard of Ultra Pro. And these guys are actually coming up as a huge product supply. That's weird. Recessed card area, protected card. Oh, and the cool thing I like about this, each one has a little card, and you can kind of line your card up to see exactly how many points thick your card is. But yeah, I think I got these from the same guy a while ago. So I'll hook up with you and I'll reach out to him. Yeah, I like them. And the one thing that living in New Hampshire has taught me is to go online to buy just about everything. Because by the time it trickles its way out here, it's been bought and sold 15 times, whatever the item is, supply, whatever. And you pay an arm and a leg, you know. Plus, the local card shops are all dying out here. We had one staple in downtown in the city. When I first moved back to New Hampshire, it was in the city. Huge. Been around for like 60, 70 years, and it was right next to the arena. They closed down. Now there's one a half an hour away, but I went there once. I don't go there anymore for the simple reason I walked in. I had won a printing plate book, playbook, or bought one, couldn't remember which. And it didn't come in a maglock, a booklet maglock. So I walked in there asking for a booklet maglock for the dimensions, you know, a vertical book, blah, blah, blah. All those don't exist. They most certainly exist. And this is a guy that owns a card shop, so when he's telling me supplies don't exist that clearly exist, it was a deterrent, and I've never walked back in there. Wow, I come back in and not dropping the soap. That's a good lesson, by the way. Never drop the soap. So you guys tell me. Well, we're only down to a couple of people in the room now. I think I blew the opportunity to drop a line for the wheel. Unfortunately, I got distracted and wasn't even thinking. Anne Marie, how are you? We just cracked the basketball LE card. My man Nick Fogo won it. You know what? Yep. Because we got a little time to kill. I got a little energy. Let me see if I can get this at a good angle. We're going to pretend like we're cracking. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Let's crack a headliner, huh? Let's crack a monster, huh? All right. Naked lady knife luck. Naked lady knife luck. Naked lady knife luck. And seal is now on bro. Has been broken for the second time. The same box. I love that. All right. Good luck, everyone. We're hoping for a headliner here, right? We're hoping for a headliner here. Boom. And we got a share your hit. Hit Parade, share your hit. No one shares it. No one has more hits than Hit Parade. On a daily basis, I might take more. Anyway. We got a, you know what? Because it's my man Nick Fogo. You know what, Fogo? I'm going to ask you a favor. And if you don't like what I just did, you tell me and I will bada bing it out. Boom. Mr. Nick Fogo, type something into the chat for me, bro. Yeah, try a line? All right, give me 1 second. Boom. There you go. How does that? You cool with that? Cool with being a moderator in the channel, Fogo? I trust your judgment. I wanted to get a few different people in here with a wrench, whose judgment I trust. And you have absolutely no obligation to now have a responsibility to come in whenever. I'm just saying whenever you do. You know what I mean? Because I'm hoping if I give it to the right 4, 5, 6 people, there'll usually be at least one wrench every time. All right, let me, I've got to open this back up, Anne-Marie. Okay, and that is full, so I can close that. I've got to open up the cell sheet real quick, Anne-Marie, and then I'll put those spots right in. We'll switch the screen momentarily. I've got to log in, because I'm, yeah. Yep. In the Google Drive. Multi-sport wheel series is right there. Boom. All right. I'm going to slide this over here, so that I don't completely lose it when I do this. Boom. All right, and there's I've got to pop the chat out because in the OBS studio, it will give me a view of the chat, but it's not one that I can type into. I have to log in through browser to be able to type into the chat, as weird as that is. I just wish I could get that to log in. All right, oh man, I'm going from memory here, Anne-Marie. Shoot, I'm drawing blanks. I remember before I had your numbers. I know 7. I want to say 4, 7. And please, nobody pay yet. Not sure if it'll fill. As of yet. 4, 7, was it 13? Okay, now I'm I don't, was it 21? Anne-Marie, tell me where you want your other 2 spots. I'm drawing a blank on your other 2 favorite numbers. That should cover it, right? Hey, Nick, would you like me to put them anywhere in particular? Would you like them in on the top? Would you like them next to each other? Split them up? Of course, with me, you got to know that I am very superstitious when it comes to, yeah. So, I blame it on people when I lose if they put me in. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Excuse me. 21 and 14, cool. Gotcha, Nick. Jeez, what happened there? Was that my finger? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give you we'll go boom. Thanks, guys. And like I said, yeah, don't pay yet, because we still got a ways to go. As a matter of fact, if we have a 25 spot filler and we have 7 spots filled, that leaves carry the 3 minus 700 divided by the square root of pi. I think that leaves 18 spots available. I went the long way to get that same simple answer. I could have subtracted, 25 by 7 to get 18. Or I could do some crazy square root of pi cosine Roger. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to see if I can do something for you, Nick. If I can get those both flat in the box, which I just did. My brother, you're getting 2 of them. Boom. But yeah, I can. I'll hook up with you. I'll hit you up and we'll chat. I'll see what I can dig up on the top loaders. And here's the other thing too: is something tells me they're gonna be pretty cheap, even on the open market right now. I'm gonna type Nick Fogo. Nick Fogo. Cool. Fogo good. Again, Nick, congratulations, man. That's a sick hit. Printing plates are baller. 5 more. Okay, I'm just gonna guess now because I think we've got all your numbers covered. There's 1. Why is it not? Whatever. I don't know why sometimes it chooses to fill in and sometimes it chooses not to. I don't get it. Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2 more. You know what? To make it easy, why didn't I just think of this a minute ago? Oh, put you on the old 19 and we'll wait. Yeah. We'll put you on 24. I think that's the 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. Yep, gotcha. You know me with the big numbers, I get confused. 21 and 14, I did those. Yes, okay, I've caught it. I just saw that and I'm like, wait, okay, oh. Yeah, I'm a little dragging this evening. Woke up with a bit of a migraine. Took a little bit of a nap, woke up at about, just about 7 o'clock. Still not feeling tremendous, but could be worse. All right. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah, and back to the conversation. I don't know if anybody actually answered. How do you guys feel about me? And I don't want to use the word Infinity Series, but with this multi-sport wheel series, how do you guys feel about me injecting a couple more items into this present series? We got 12 boxes left out of the original 20. Now, I know some people might have been chasing a couple of things, so I don't want to, they've been committing, so I don't, without their permission, want to kind of turn around and burn them by adding more things and screwing their odds of hitting the thing that they want. So I kind of wanted everybody's input. Uh-oh. What sucks? Those suck. What happened? That's a good question for you, my friend, and I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you what might be injected, because what I had for a while was what I was calling the extra point envelope series, right? Boom! Adding sperm. But it's not my sperm, so it might be desirable sperm, you know what I mean? It's going to be athlete sperm, so you know, you do the artificial insemination thing, right? And you too could have a world-class athlete. Oh, yes, migraines suck. Yes, they do. So, to answer your question, I'm just going to read off a few things that are going to get added in. And I'm going to start with disassembling the extra point series. Now, to keep it fair, all of the golden tickets that were going to be assigned in the extra point series will then transfer into the wheel. So we won't lose any golden tickets. There's going to be an O.J. Simpson jersey, Fred Biletnikoff jersey, and a Steve Young jersey. There's going to be a Juju Smith-Schuster football, Landon Collins football, Tyrann Mathieu, and or the Joe Montana. I'm not going to put any minis in because I still have a couple of minis in the series. Well, it hasn't cracked yet, you know what I mean? That's part of the reason, Dale, is I wanted your opinion as well, because I know you've been madly chasing that Pete Rose bat. And because it hasn't cracked yet, I didn't want to add more boxes, and then it goes from the odds of 1 in 12 back to like 1 in 16, 1 in 17, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking about disassembling the extra point series and not running it as its own. It's not really diluting it, because every golden ticket that would have been available is going to transfer into the multi-sport. But then this way, we can kind of combine 2 and 1 and keep the wheel series going, if you will. Or we could run it to the end, and then I could use these items as a base for the next round. And this is presently what's in the wheel series. You got the Clyde Drexler and the Trae Young rookie. That's a $200 to $300 card, depends on who you talk to. The Pete Rose bat and the bat in question, right? This is gone. This still resides. This is alive. I forgot to take that picture out. Right now, Bill, it looks like we're potentially trying to fill a wheel. I'm not sure if we're going to get there tonight. I'm actually thinking about don't add. Good call. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is we'll run this series down to the last box. And I will hopefully by then have a full series ready to go in the back end. And the next round is going to be a little bit more creative. Ow, ow. Oh, that hurts when I do that. Oh, the cough's just so much worse with a migraine. Anyway. It's going to be more of a multi-sport, combined items and cards. We're going to go with a little more headliner cardy. The cards are going to be their own hits. They're going to be in the series with the items. So we're going to try and make one series to appease the masses. Oh. I don't know why I'm going into a dry throat coughing fit all of a sudden. But yeah, the next series is going to be to appease the masses is my phrase that comes to mind for it. It's going to be multi-sport, it's going to be items, it's going to be cards, you know what I mean? There's going to be a flavor for everyone. Maybe not as many as Baskin Robbins, but shit, what have they got left? They're going to start making tuna-flavored ice cream. All the good, you know what I mean? Just lose the bat. Whoops. Hey, where did that go? It's weird, man. You know, and I can joke around about it. I honestly don't know which box it's in, but it's obviously due to the dimensions of what a frickin' bat looks like and how you got a box of bat, right? It's either box 12 or 18. Wouldn't that be a coincidence if the next time we see 12 or 18 come on the screen, they're a little LE box size looking thing. Be weird to, I folded it up. Well, this is what we did. We saved shipping. I just sliced up the bat, you know what I mean? So it's the same bat, it's just in pieces. Now you can share it with people. And the advantage there is I can stick it in a box the size of an LE box, and it costs less shipping. All right, let's switch the screen back over. Boom. Yeah, that's right. I moved that camera and I forgot to put it back. No Ronnie Brown. No Ronnie Brown. But I was going to say, I think I had a Kozar, but I think Anne-Marie already hit that Kozar earlier in the series. She hit the Kozar jersey. I believe you did, right, Anne-Marie? I put that one in there particularly for you guys. He's not exactly, the most famous of the Browns, but, you and I enjoy the same flavor, Bill, I think. We enjoy the Hall of Fame veterans, the historicals. And I look at Bernie as historical Brown. You know what I mean? Historical for the Browns organization. She don't know. Well, that might have been a slip, a little Freudian slip then. Okay, there it is. All right, so I can not finish that statement. I was about to say, well, there might be one in the series then, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, but she did crack it. I'm just going from memory, and I couldn't remember whether or not, you know what I mean? Huh. How did they end up doing? Tell me they didn't lose to the Jets. They played the Jets today, right? It was the Jets. Today was not a big day for me, football. I wasn't feeling well, took a nap. A little distracted, went out with a girlfriend earlier today. Took care of a couple errands in town. So I didn't get to watch too much football. Ooh. Oh, that's right. That's what I heard. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but was there like a last minute COVID variable for the Browns? Like a lot of players were then not eligible to play. So instead of postponing like you could with like other teams do, it's the Browns. No postpone. We'll just, change your game plan and your starting roster at the last minute. So how do they not just postpone the game? That's what they've been doing all frickin' season. That's not fair. So 4 wide receivers in the game that have never played a game and an official down. Yeah, that sounds like a winning formula. But does the NFL effing hate the Browns or what? Because that just seems loaded. How do you, like, other games, you've got, half the detrimental players, and they postpone it. Yeah, no, I feel you there. I'm sympathetic. That's just silly. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I love the double standard. Right? It seems a little hypocritical, if you ask me. How many times have we seen games on Tuesday and Wednesday this season? Right? Why? Because those are makeup games. Because they got rescheduled because players, COVID. And so now you've got like a legitimate, there's a situation where all you have to do is follow the precedence that was already set, but you can't even do that. Was it such a last minute thing that they were like, they used that as an excuse? Had 4 quarterbacks benched? Oh, earlier, yes, they did. That's true. So it is, right? It almost feels like a double standard loaded. If you're, belong to the right team, then, yeah, we'll postpone. But if not, then, no, you guys can suck it up. You're NFL players, Next man up. Jesus. And if you've never heard of them, Bill, that says a lot. I did hear about. I didn't know which team, but I heard that there's actually a couple that are gonna get fined this weekend for violating COVID rules. Not just how to carry yourself off the field and when you're away, family and stuff. Because I heard there were a couple that was busted at parties and stuff. But literally, there are people being fined for not being safe on and around the stadium, like the football day, the field day, not for nothing, everyone. I don't know if you believe in it or not, but I believe it's real, and it's too early to start thinking it's in the rear view, because it's not in the rear view yet, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh, they always have, man. Yeah, that's obvious. They always, I mean, shit, I could bitch about the New Orleans Saints getting screwed 2 seasons in a row. They should have gone deeper into the playoffs, maybe even made the Super Bowl. Controversial ref call because it was technically a non-call that should have been called. There was nothing to challenge, so they couldn't overturn it. So the New Orleans Saints get burned. Then they make an adjustment to the rule, but it's still not good enough, because then the New Orleans Saints get burned the next year in this almost an identical manner. Like, there's always been favoritism. Always. Like, I'll go back, and I know Dale's going to hate this comment because he hates Brady. But it goes back to how can the Deflategate be any one player's, put on their shoulders, any one player's responsibility or punishment? I just don't understand to this day how it all came down to Brady, because his favoritism, and Goodell doesn't like Brady. Certain things Goodell doesn't like, and you go against the grain, and he'll show you. But he is the NFL's bitch, in my opinion. His last recontract, he literally, I'm getting a lot of flack, blah, blah, blah. If you want me to stay, you're going to pay me. Yeah, and they did. He's making disgusting money. NFL gave him his own private jet that they maintain. He's got a sweetheart deal. All he's got to do is take black. Yeah. This is, Nick, I'll be honest with you. It's like this. Patricia came from the Patriots. The NFL, as an organization, hates the Patriots. Anybody that's ever been associated with the Patriots is going to get that negative impact, in my opinion, on, when it comes to favoritism in the NFL and getting the benefit of the doubt. And, when it could go either way, it's not going to go your way if you were ever associated to the Patriots. I honestly believe that. Yeah. Yeah. And doesn't Pete Carroll have one of those, he was all an advocate for voting and everything else? It seems hypocritical, like, be a strong advocate for this, but, ignore that, so to speak. And they kind of play hand in hand because, the voting was grossly inconvenienced this year by COVID, if you will. Robbed on a Darnold fumble. Wow. Well, here's the thing, right? You look at it this way. I think what they're trying to do is yeah, I agree. 100%. I agree 100%. But the favoritism is obvious. I mean, I don't know why, and I don't know what the relevance is, but it feels like, and I didn't catch the game, but I'm hearing right here that seems like Darnold and the Jets are getting a little bit of that NFL favoritism right now. What do you have to do? Go in, open your season with an 0-13 record, 0-14 record, and then maybe, you get a couple of calls go your way? And it's bad when so you're talking about the ref that the commentators use to reference, well, what do you think about this decision, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But they ended up winning, didn't they? Pittsburgh won with their 3 pass interference penalties because it's Ben Roethlisberger, and the NFL is, ever since the rapings, the rape accusation scandal, they've been trying to clean up his image for him. And it feels like the NFL has just protected him. And the NFL has been his positive PR. And there you go right there. 3 pass interference. And I got to assume it's defensive pass eye. Like they got 3 penalties in their favor. And that's the only reason they were able to come back. That's my assumption as to how that broke down. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Everybody is talking Trevor Lawrence. You know, here's the deal. Not too long ago, everybody was talking Joe Burrow. Who's the quarterback that's come out and been... It wasn't Joe Burrow. It hasn't been Tua. Man, it's been Justin Herbert. In my opinion... Before I jump onto the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon, and this is why I love the way Panini releases their products, I'm going to get an opportunity to see how Trevor Lawrence plays before I decide whether or not to invest in his rookies. I'm going to do it that way this year as opposed to the Joe Burrow way, because, yeah, Joe Burrow still worth some money, but the demand is down, the hype is down, and it's not necessarily his fault because they were impossible shoes to fill, and it was an impossible goal to meet. But he was supposed to be the next big thing. He was supposed to be, you know, the next Mahomes, the next Brady. And they're saying that about Trevor Lawrence. You know, they say that every year. They said that about Manziel. Said that about Ryan Leaf. Nobody knows who Ryan Leaf is. Back in the day, Ryan Leaf was, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Said that about Robert Griffin III. You know what I mean? So, and I hear you. Trevor Lawrence he's really good on the college level, but there's a big step up once you get into the NFL. There really is. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually a good call. That'd be a great marketing. Yeah, because if you can wake one team up in the AFC South, then yeah, because you know what it is. Competition breeds competition, right? I wonder if other teams in the division will like step up, and you'll see them play a better, more disciplined, less sloppy, less penalty-ridden game. You know, play better. Lawrence goes to the Jags. I think that the entire division is going to step it up. Or if they don't, you know, they're going to be put under a magnifying glass because with Trevor Lawrence in the division, all teams in the division will be given attention. You know what I mean? Because he's going to play them each team twice. So you got more criteria to go on. So it's going to be a lot of highlights and division highlights, I imagine. So one way or another, the division's got to step up in the division. If Lawrence is all that, Lawrence is going to make the rest of his division look like a bunch of ass clowns the way Brady did in the Patriots for, you know, almost 20 years. And yes, I bring that up because I'm living in the past and I know it'll never be that way again. And, you know, the Patriots suck. The Patriots suck now, legit. I get it, but I'm still a Patriots fan. Go Pats. Honestly, I think J.J. Watt is phenomenal. I think he's beyond his. He's being. And I don't want to say this and talk because, dude, I could never do what he does. The dude's a beast. He'll always be a beast. But I think he's peaked, and I think he's on his downslide. I agree. Houston is a fucking train wreck. Just a fucking train wreck. Pardon the language, but I am kind of a passive Houston fan. I was a big Deshaun fan when he first came out. I jumped onto the wrong rookie in 2017. I should have been drinking the Mahomes Kool-Aid, but I was drinking the Deshaun Watson Kool-Aid. DeAndre Hopkins, the parting of DeAndre Hopkins was a huge crusher for Deshaun. He was a huge safety valve, both slant and deep pass. Like he was his man, and with that they didn't replace with anything nearly as talented. So yeah, I knew this was going to be a bad year for Deshaun, but the entire team's a train wreck right now. I'll give you that. Their shit is Weird. And the Titans, I don't know about the one-dimensionality. Isn't Tannehill doing pretty good? And you know Derrick Henry's just like, you know, the beast. I got to catch the rant. I didn't see the rant. He's not happy with his teammates. No, Houston can't do it because that's the only claim to fame that they've got right now. You know what I mean? Without him, they've got no marketing whatsoever. What do they got? Kiki Kute, Will Fuller. No. Yeah. Yeah, they did. I'll give you that. Their schedule was definitely towards the end of the season. Holy crap! I wasn't even paying attention to the Titans throughout, but I know the last quarter of the season anyway. Like they've got the softest schedule ever. And they're in the right division for the balanced team that they are, because they can be a threat and they can get their asses kicked in the week to week. I'm totally gonna. GB killing them right now. Yeah, no joke, right? I will give you that. And he's been on every other frickin' team in the NFL. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know he was a Dolphin because I just won an on-field Tannehill jersey, hoping when it popped that it was the Tua. It wasn't. It was Tannehill, but it's on-field, so that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it's Miami, so I won't wear it. I know. Joke. Haha. Autographed jersey on-field. I'd wear that because it's Tannehill. But it's Miami, so I can't, put that on my skin because I'm a Patriots fan, and that's sacrilege. Tannehill. Titans, Miami, Jacksonville, if I remember correctly. God, why am I drawing a blank? He's played on so many teams, and a lot of times not a lot, but some of the time he never even took the starting role. He was a backup for a couple of years. Yeah. Yeah, you stop. I'll give you that because that's their safety valve. If you can keep the running game open, and then it allows the diversity for the passing game. You shut the running game down, and everybody knows the pass is coming. You're absolutely right. Tannehill is not that good. Tannehill can hide behind the diversity, the play action fake. Yeah, I get you. I completely agree. If he was a standalone quarterback on like a team like the Patriots, remove Brady and put him in. They made the Patriots a passing team, passing primary team. For 15, 16 years of the 20 he was in there. They had a committee backfield almost exclusively for 20 years. You take Tannehill and you remove Brady and put Tannehill in, there is no way that they win one Super Bowl, because you're right, Tannehill doesn't have it if all eyes are on him and the defense knows every time it's going to be a pass. Yeah. I'll give you that. He is that. Yeah. And the funny thing is, until this year, I was going to say the same thing about Ezekiel Elliott. But the proof is in the pudding. I haven't been solidly focusing as much as you. I got a friend of mine who's a Dallas fan, so I usually watch a lot of Dallas games just to bust his balls normally after the game. Haha, you lost again. That sort of thing. But I would have expected Ezekiel Elliott to be a team carrier even after Dak goes down. But it's like we've seen it before. When Zeke got his suspension, Dak couldn't stand up on his own. Dak gets injured, it almost feels like Zeke couldn't stand. But I didn't catch the game today anyway, and I don't know if Dalton's doing any better than he was. But it just feels like they need each other, and that's the difference between like a Derrick Henry and an Ezekiel Elliott. Derrick Henry is the offense. You put him into any mediocre offense, any mediocre passing offense, and you're right, they're a postseason team. I'm starting to doubt that you could do that with someone like Zeke because, he'd be doing it now. Granted, the schedule is different. Division's different. Yeah, I get it. But I had higher expectations from Zeke this year. I don't know if he had carried any injuries, was doubtful or anything, questionable, because that might even translate to the production value. But I'm losing faith in a lot of the running backs that I thought, and no joke, Saquon Barkley going down this season, not good, not good. Like, he was another one of those that I thought that the running back could manage the offense and give them a winning season. Dalvin Cook. But again, you need somebody better and more consistent than Kirk Cousins. Yes, he will. I believe it. And when I say this, I'm not just talking shit and I'm not just being agreeable. I'm about to show you something. I believe Zeke will bounce back, and this is how invested I am in the Zeke stuff. And I honestly thought that Zeke and Dak were going to be the next generation two-banger. You know what I mean? Because Jerry Jones has an eyeball for talent, and they've always seemed to grab some. So this is my Zeke rookie. There aren't too many cards outside of the Patriots and other key, but I bought that. Bought that in late 2016. Bought that late 2016. I picked the wrong card. I went with the Leaf Limited Partnerships because it was an on-card dual autograph. The other one that I had the opportunity to get would have been a National Treasures 2016. Same number print run to 25, but it was on sticker. I wanted the on-card versus on sticker. The one thing that I didn't really look at is the price point on the product itself. Leaf Limited is a much lower price point than National Treasures. So I do regret it. And the other thing about the National Treasures card, it was ugly and tacky because they were sticker autographs and the ink wasn't even the same color. So that was when that was what I used to make the decision to get the Leaf Limited, and part of me has regretted it ever since. Good news, I bought it for, I think it was $310, and I guess, it's tough to say fair market value, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But yeah, I bought the dual for right around 3, and I think right now it's going for like 7 to 8. So, I got a nice little profit off that investment. The Zeke I bought for, I think it was $285, $300, something like that. And it hasn't changed much. You know what I mean? Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Let me see. I'm going to scroll back up and catch up on the chat because I started just going blah, 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 blah. And I want to make sure that I didn't ignore anything or overlook anything. Yeah, I'll give you that. That was the other part. The Colts need a quarterback bad. And that's what they'll do. That's a good call, Fogo. They'll take Stafford or Ryan. I heard Ryan was looking to get out of Atlanta. And there aren't too many teams that could afford, you look at the Colts salary cap. They're one team that could afford taking on a huge salary. Yeah, I hope so. I believe so. Zeke is, a level of talent that you're just, and everybody's going to have an off season. You show me anybody who's had a beautiful career, perfect career, not even not a weak season, not stats drop this year, nothing, no. Yeah, I agree. I probably should have gone with the National Treasures just because of the name recognition on the brand. But when I saw the two cards, on card means so much more to me. So much more. I'm a guy that's, I analyze, some people say that sometimes I overanalyze, but I'd rather overanalyze than underthink, you know what I mean? Or walk around, clueless and dumb. But my theory on this is, when it's an on-card autograph, they've touched the card. When it's an on sticker, you know what that means? Some Panini representative took a signed sticker that the player sent back to them and stuck it on a card. The player never saw that card. To me, it's just a little bit more personal when it's an on card. You know the player had to have touched the card. So, that card was in their hand versus, that sticker was part of a sheet that they signed once and they sent it back to Panini, and Panini stuck the sticker, and it's an autographed card. Yeah, technically you're right, it's an autographed card, but, there's 5 degrees of separation, so it's not very personal. Right on, right on. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna cancel it. We're less than halfway through. Yeah. I kind of got a little. I get a little distracted. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Nick, no need. I am going to take your number down because I don't think I had it, so it's good that you dropped it because I'd like to get it. But, wow, 77-27 at halftime? Holy damn. 50 frickin' points. Son of a B. Son of a B, man. That's crazy. It's not even a game. Wow. Yeah, we'll cancel. Boom. Yeah, we're going to cancel it. No stresses. This is kind of an on-the-fly thing. I am back on Wednesday. Oops. I'm sorry, Thursday. No, Friday. I've got an eBay that's closing, 3 eBays that are closing New Year's Eve, and we're going to break them New Year's Day. You got BAM Sports Collectibles on YouTube and eBay 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Excuse me. And he's also on eBay, the same, BAM Sports Collectibles. And you got Mad Mike Breaks, one word, YouTube and eBay, 10 p.m. YouTube, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And he's also on eBay. He didn't have any eBays this week, but he will be again next week. So check them out. Those are literally the only 2 people I break with. Honorable groups, and yeah, love the groups, the people that come in. The banter is funny. We'll just leave it at that. The banter is unique. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna process the eBay and get the shipping out ready, so that it'll get picked up in the morning. And I think I'm gonna call it. The head's starting to pound and throb again. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for coming in, hanging out. You don't know how much I appreciate the support. Really, truly. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, the first of the 2 holiday weekends. And we'll see you Thursday. This is Sports Break Retreat, and as for me, I'm Yoda T, and I'm out. Peace. Stay safe, everyone. And again, thank you.